Second part. Hell yeah. Now, I do hope that you learned something from the previous video, and I do hope that you will learn something from this video as well. So, Possessive Yandere, fun, right? Well, no, not at all. Actually, I suggest that you run. I probably don't have much time left after making this video, so yeah, save yourself while you can. So, Possessive Yandere, what is their main difference with Obsessive Yandere? Well, they are in love with their object of obsession. Did you notice anything different? I said object, not a person, and that is because they see you as an object. To them, you're not a person, and thus they know what to do with you better. They know better, and that's a big difference. Kidnapping? Sure. Killing your friends so only you will have time, so you will only have time for them? Of course. Amputating you? Of course. Not like you need arms or legs with them around, right? They can feed you and do stuff for you. Scooping your eyes out so you can only ever look at them? Why, of course, this is very romantic, am I right? Killing you so your life will be only there forever? Well, you get the picture, right? It is clear that such a yandere is usually written as a villain or someone bad, which is true, but they can be made good kinda sometimes. A slightly possessive yandere has a chance for redemption either through tragedy or positive love by becoming a hardcore obsessive yandere and then moderate obsessive yandere and so on. A good example from the previous video, Yukako from JoJo. Now, once we are in the moderate possessive yandere territory, you really should start running, because from this point there is not really a lot of room to go back. Yandere such as this, while capable of possessing interests other than their love, will probably still tie those interests back to their love interest. More often than not, yandere such as this would be crazy, and we're talking psychopath kind of crazy. It can come from a tragic backstory, but it also can come from them just being crazy, you know, whichever you prefer. Here it's kind of like either or, you don't have to get serious and give them sympathetic background. Remember that if you want to write such a yandere, don't plan to write them too evil if you plan to eventually make them good. As in, if you want to write a possessive yandere, make sure that they are slightly possessive yandere, which means they're not batshit crazy, so you can later on change them to good yandere. And if not, then just go crazy, honestly. Like, if you want to write a yandere who's just crazy, fucked up, evil, it's a moderately or hardcore possessive yandere, and balls to the walls, just go for it. Don't even bother about creating a tragic backstory, just fucking go for it. Good examples of such yandere would be Toga Himiko from, actually it's Himiko Toga, I think, from My Hero Academia, who is, I believe, moderately possessive yandere. She might be slightly possessive yandere because, now that I think about it, she's probably slightly possessive because while she doesn't want to kill you, she also has different interests and desires outside of her love. And it also would be Dio from JoJo, at least part 1 Dio and towards Jonathan, you know, how he wanted to take his body and so on, and his fucked up relationship with Jonathan is quite yandere. Like, we're talking slightly possessive yandere. Part 3 Dio is more probably a way moderately obsessive yandere or slightly obsessive yandere, but Dio from part 1 is definitely slightly possessive yandere at the very least. And yeah, with that being said, I do hope that you enjoyed this video as well, and I do hope that you learned a lot more about yandere. Maybe you learned something new that you didn't know. Maybe you just like this video because somebody finally talked about yandere like this. But with that being said, if you want to go and write yandere now, go for it. Remember what you learned from this video, which was probably not a lot, but something. it was really short videos, if I may say so myself. They were not in depth because there's not a lot of, you can say, in depth about those character tropes such as yandere, tsundere, and kudere, and so on. If you want to talk in detail, you really need to start analyzing characters, and I might analyze my favorite yandere. I actually might make a video where I talk about yandere who I think are good examples of yandere and yandere who are bad examples. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next time. Love you. See you. Bye.